Good Saturday, AP Language and Composition, students, English style. Last Saturday of distance learning. A few days before the exam. Many of you just finished the AP US History exam a couple days ago. I know a couple of you have, well, yesterday. A couple of you might have exams Monday or Tuesday, but we're in full on, let's get this thing done. Let's write a good rhetorical analysis beginning at 11 a.m. And then let's get our 4s and 5s, okay? I want to show you a couple things and I'll get out of your way. Okay, what I'm first going to show you is this. Oh, that's Andy Allo. She stars in a show called Upload. It's pretty good. Has anybody watched it? Feel free to comment or send me an email. I enjoyed it. There's Ichka and Tim Henson, two of the best guitar players you'll ever come across. You should check them out. For those of you watching The Last Dance, I was reading this article how people love Scottie Pippen. But here's what you care about. Grades. This is the stuff you've done. These things are past now. I've been putting stuff in 2 and 3 and 4 weeks, sometimes late, and we're done with that now. Again, your grade goes up only if you didn't do stuff, and some of you chose to do nothing. Your grade stayed at your whatever percentage it was. It can go up. Many of these assignments are there for the taking. A couple people got 0 on Unit 8 multiple choice. A couple people got 0 on Unit 7, but you still got full credit for doing that. The voice lessons, full credit. Project success, you saw that, I hope, show and tell. And then these two you had to earn. This one you had to earn. And tomorrow, well, tomorrow is this one, AP Classroom. Please finish it. I gave you an extra few days because of the exam Friday. You know, it takes 15, 20 minutes, a half hour. Please do that, get those 10 points. And then write a good essay here, and then we're done. It's over. That'll be for Monday. You'll take the exam Wednesday, and we wrap it up. A note, here's what some people have done, for example. People started with 92% and like have done nothing and are now down to like 78%. You see over here, baseline grade, you'll still have that 92, but you know, you really haven't done anything if you're over there. The AP preparation, these are the points. These 530 are the points that you kind of had to earn. And a lot of those were there if you did it, and then there's the essays you had to earn. And again, as I said from the beginning in my distance learning plan, your grade might drop from 75 to 73, as you'll see right here, but you keep that 75. On the other hand, it might go up from 83 to 85. This person went from 87 to 88, now has a chance to get that A. That's what we're looking for. As I sent you April 10th, and I edited it one more time, you see April 17th, the distance learning plan, this is what you will be doing. The 1 rhetorical analysis essay. Something else I want to show you, things that you can have. I sent you this handout April 29th, and then again May 6th, because somebody asked for it again. I would suggest you have this ready to go to check those boxes when you prepare, beginning at 11 a.m. this Wednesday. And I want to thank Mr. Aaron Gallego again. And then I changed some fonts, changed some wording, cleaned some things up. All the way down here, sample, verbs, how to write body paragraphs, how to write an outro, and blah, blah, blah. I sent you this via Remind May 4th, rhetorically accurate verbs. Now, several of you, I think, used this last week, and several of you did not because you don't have any of these things showing up. You can use this as another checklist. The author notes this, he remarks that, he declares that. She defines, she defends, she demonstrates. They promote, they produce. You know, check those verbs off. And if you're going to be typing on the exam, you can obviously do a Control F or a Command F search to make sure you're not repeating your verbs. That's how you work toward that sophistication point. So please keep that in mind, that handout that was sent to you. I just sent you another document that I'm going to talk about in a moment. Here's my remind. I wanted to remind myself. Then I sent you that one. We're going to do some distance meetings. Somebody thumbed up it. If you want, Monday or Tuesday before the test Wednesday, I have to take Cedric to check out, I think at 9 a.m. Wednesday. I hope to be back before 10, maybe spend a half hour getting ready for the exam, 10:30. I hope you're sitting down, ready to go, and doing well. But here's what the new handout looks like. This is something to consider as you're finishing up your rhetorical analysis preparation. This is a document created by a lady named Michelle Aiken. And again, I did some editing and stuff with it. If you think of the word says, does, because, again, this was sent to you through Remind. You have a view-only file. You can print it out. You can have that next to you or just use it over the next couple of days. Says statement, summarize, concrete detail kind of thing. Does statement, what's the technique? And then because is that clincher. And the because is going to be the difference between passing this exam and not. So questions to ask yourself. What a text might do, more verbs for you. Give me a lot of verbs, huh? Notes to consider. And this lady created an example, and all I did was change it to blue ink so you'll see what Lincoln says, and these are her words, and I thought it was really good. So I thank Michelle Aiken, who's I think a digital friend on Facebook or something. And there's your examples. So this is a document to check out. The beginning, keep that in your mind, and then at the end, get that in your head to go on. Okay, I assume you checked out the coronavirus updates and such. I'm not going to go through all 51 pages of this, but there is an AP testing guide for you. And I know several of you have taken exams. For those of you who haven't, though, go to my AP on College Board and check it out. There's everything you can do. If you have not yet done the demo, I strongly suggest it. You may have heard some of the horror stories of some exams. I know government had some problem. I think there was one in a math class where kids could not get uploaded, and some kids finished the exam and now we'll have to retake it. Let's hope that doesn't occur for us. But the best thing to do is be prepared, make sure you take care of business, and do this. Have your exam e-ticket. I showed you the 5 steps to take before exam day before, what to do on exam day. If you have questions, you can email me if you can't see this. One thing to note, I had heard that our makeup would be June 4th, but here it says June 5th. So that would be a Friday. If you do not take the exam this Wednesday, or if anything happens, and I went over before how you can get, a retake. If you don't sign in to take the exam, you will get another e-ticket to take it Friday, June 5th will be your day for that. Remember your exam schedule. We're in the Los Angeles time zone, of course. We're starting at 11 a.m. this Wednesday. Note about the exam, and you can just go through that. Again, that's through College Board, my AP. Here is a sample question, the 2020 exam sample question that you can check out. And I gave you one project success assignment. If you want to do this one for another project success assignment, send it to me. It's up on Google Classroom. Do it that way if you want to do so. But here's a sample question, and they give you a link to find it. I've heard you can print. I've had other teachers freaking out, saying that their students could not print, and one teacher said, my student hit Control, or if you have a Mac, Command P, and there was no problem to print and highlight and such. But if you click on that, print it out, do whatever you got. We ran out of ink last week, for example. It was supposed to come Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, and not supposed to come today because Finn wants to print his out. So those are things to consider as you move forward and as we wrap this whole thing up. So let's do some Zoom meetings. Let's get some people talking, Louvre and Fredman and nerds and LeBron James taking his talents to South Beach and then back to Cleveland or wherever. And let's do this really well, and let's all get 4s and 5s on that exam. All right? Sound like a plan? All right, I'm going to be signing off from Hogwarts. I miss y'all. Y'all are super cool. And let's be really cool this Wednesday and kick this thing's tail, all right? Stay cool. Rock and roll.